Have you ever wanted to learn a new language, start your own business, or even just join a gym, but found yourself hesitating, procrastinating, and ultimately doing nothing? If you avoid challenges, feel unmotivated or bored, always find excuses, don't worry, you're not alone. We've all been there. Imagine a small box where you feel safe and comfortable. This is your comfort zone. In this space, everything feels familiar and easy, and you have control over everything. But that very comfort is what holds you back, making you reluctant to step outside. For example, when you see someone with an ideal physique from going to the gym, you want that too. You plan for it, but never actually start. Or you buy books to cultivate a reading habit, but they just sit there, gathering dust. The truth is, we all want something better, but there are so many reasons that cause us to hesitate. As a result, we're often left with feelings of guilt and regret for not pursuing what we really want. The reason is simple. When faced with something new and challenging, the brain experiences discomfort as it learns and adapts. It naturally seeks the easier path, the one that feels safer. The comfort zone concept explains that when we start something new, we pass through 4 psychological stages. 1. Comfort zone, a familiar and safe space with low anxiety. Here you do things you're good at and feel in control. Fear zone, anxiety and fear dominate here. When starting something new, you typically lack the necessary skills and knowledge. You may feel overwhelmed by unfamiliar information, leading to uncertainty. Learning zone, as you push through discomfort, you begin adapting. The challenges shrink as you acquire new skills and knowledge. This is where learning and growth happen faster. Growth zone. Finally, you transform the unknown into the known, mastering the skills you once feared. Let's make it clearer with an example. We might spend 2 hours just researching how to do something new, but only 30 minutes actually completing it. In those 2 hours, we often feel uncertain, afraid we don't have enough knowledge or skill to finish the task. We're in the fear zone. When we finally get it done in 30 minutes, we've moved into the learning zone. And once we fully understand and conquer it, we've reached the growth zone. This cycle repeats every time you take on something new, harder, bigger than what you've done before. Typically, we're comfortable and content with what we think we're doing well, until we're thrown into a new challenge. Stepping out of our comfort zone feels awkward, unsettling, and even terrifying. In those moments, your brain labels it as, this is unfamiliar and seems hard. It constantly sends us messages like, this is too hard, I don't want to do it. Let's just pick something easier. Quit, this is way too difficult. But if we don't quit and push through the challenge until we become familiar with it and start to understand, get comfortable with it, congratulations, you've made it through the toughest part. So how do you break free from your comfort zone? Recognize the fear zone. First, acknowledge that you're in the fear zone, where you feel anxious and unsure. This is perfectly normal. Just don't let it control you. 2. Take small steps. Don't try to change everything at once. Start with small steps. Each small win will build your confidence to take the next one. 3. Embrace imperfection. Don't pressure yourself to be perfect from the start. What matters is that you begin and learn from mistakes along the way. 4. Reward yourself. Celebrate each time you overcome a challenge. This will motivate you to keep moving forward. So whenever you find yourself facing something difficult, remind yourself how brave you are for taking it on. Keep pushing, even just a little bit, and soon enough you'll break through. Think of yourself as a frog, leaping from one hole to the next. Every jump brings you closer to where you want to be.